As you begin to settle in, just allowing your mind to relax, you may start noticing how easy it is to let go of any tension or strain, breathing in deeply, and as you exhale, feeling lighter, calmer, more at ease. It's almost like there's a part of you that already knows how to be completely comfortable in this moment. Just like how you naturally find comfort when you're with others, seeing how people can be so much more interesting and engaging when you allow yourself to be fully present with them. Imagine just for a moment that you're walking through a park on a sunny afternoon. The trees are swaying gently in the breeze, and as you walk, you notice people smiling, talking, sharing stories. Something about them just draws you in. You begin to feel how natural it is to connect, to engage with them, to notice how easily they bring warmth into their conversations. It's as though everyone has a story, a spark, a way of looking at the world that's unique to them. And as you notice this, you realize it's not difficult at all to feel fully connected, because all you need to do is just listen. And maybe, just maybe, as you walk, you realize how effortlessly you can connect with people too. Notice how when you focus on the moment, people around you begin to feel interesting, engaging, warm, naturally so, without effort. As if there's a part of you that already sees them this way. It's almost as if your mind is beginning to tune in to deeper layers of what makes others engaging, seeing the richness in them, feeling drawn to it effortlessly. People can be fascinating, so full of life, ideas and experiences. And isn't it amazing how easily you find yourself drawn in, eager to connect, interested in their thoughts, in their warmth? And as you let these ideas settle in, you might start to notice how people around you, they have inherent warmth, just waiting to be experienced. It's not something you need to force. It's just there, like a soft glow that you start to recognize in everyone that you meet. It feels almost natural to expect this warmth, because as your mind expands, you realize people are by nature interesting and engaging. Their stories, their presence, it all becomes a natural part of your experience. People can be engaging without effort, because they're already full of potential, full of life. And as you continue walking through the park in your mind, every step brings you deeper into the experiences of being connected with people. You find yourself smiling without even realizing it, because everything around you feels warmer. The simple exchange of a glance or a conversation seems to open up new layers of connection. You notice how easy it is to see the world through the eyes of another person, to hear their story and to feel a sense of curiosity, a sense of genuine interest. And all of this unfolds without struggle, without trying. It's just there, just like that. You begin to realize that this warmth, this genuine connection, it isn't limited to the park or any specific place. It's something you can take with you, something you can bring into every situation, into every interaction. As you move through your life, you start to find people more engaging naturally. Every conversation becomes an opportunity to dive deeper, to see the richness in others, to engage with their warmth. It feels so natural, so easy. You don't even have to try, it just happens. And with every conversation, you realize more and more how fascinating and full of life others can be. It's almost like you've uncovered a hidden talent, a part of you that makes connecting with people not just easy but enjoyable. Every time you meet someone new, there's a little spark of excitement, because you know you'll find something interesting about them, something worth discovering. You begin to notice how every interaction feels more engaging, more connected, and how naturally warm it feels to be around others. And as you drift deeper into this state of relaxation and openness, you may begin to notice how your belief in the warmth and the engagement of others grows stronger with every breath. It becomes almost automatic, like a natural instinct, because the more you allow yourself to notice how interesting and engaging people are, the the more you see the warmth in their energy. And this makes everything feel more vibrant. You can't help but notice how interesting people are, how their stories draw you in, how their perspective spark curiosity. In fact, you may now begin to realize not only are people interesting and engaging, but that you yourself bring an energy to your interaction that creates this warmth too. You begin to feel that in yourself, like a soft glowing presence that attracts interesting, warm exchanges. It feels so natural. It feels like you've always had the ability to see and to explore people in this way, to engage with them with warmth and curiosity. And now, it's more effortless than ever before. And as this belief grows stronger inside you, you begin to notice how others too start reflecting that interest and warmth back towards you. It's almost like the world is responding to the way you view people, engaging with you, offering stories, smiles and warmth, as if the pattern of connection is always unfolding. And as you embrace this new way of interacting with the world, you might find it becomes second nature, as natural as breathing, effortlessly connecting with others in a way that's both interesting and warm. So every time you take a breath now, you may notice how easy it becomes to see people as interesting, engaging and warm. It's like a natural switch inside you has been flipped. And from now on, it'll be so easy to connect, to engage, and to enjoy the warmth in everyone that you meet. And as you continue on this journey, you may realize that people, at their core, they're always interesting, engaging and warm. You simply have to be open to experiencing it. So now, as you relax even deeper, let this new belief settle, like a seed planted in your mind, ready to grow, flourish in every moment, in every interaction. And when you're ready, you can move forward knowing this new belief of seeing and connecting with people is already a part of who you are, already unfolding naturally. All it takes is just a breath. And with that, you move forward feeling lighter, freer, and deeply connected to the warmth and the engagement in everyone around you. So to continue to relax even more deeply now, noticing how the muscles in your body begin to soften and release, you might become aware of how easily your mind can let go of any tension, like a soft wave washing over you, bringing with it a sense of peace and calm. And with each gentle breath that you take, you might find yourself becoming more open to the simple idea that people, at their very core, they're deeply interesting, engaging and warm. It's as if there's a part of you that already is ready to see them that way, as if it's just a natural part of who you are now. And just notice how, with every breath, there's an effortless shift in your perception, almost like adjusting a lens on a camera, bringing everything into clear focus. People, they begin to seem so much more vibrant, more alive, and somehow it becomes easier to notice how interesting they are, how much richness exists in every interaction. As this happens, you might even find yourself drawn to conversations more easily, feeling a natural curiosity that guides you towards discovering the warmth and engagement in others. It's almost like there's a part of you that already knows how to look past the surface, to see the stories, the experiences, the laughter, the depth in each person that you meet. You might begin to realize everyone that you encounter has a unique story to share, and your mind can effortlessly tune into those stories, becoming more and more fascinated by the details. You might even notice how people, without trying, naturally reveal these interesting parts of themselves, and in doing so, they invite you in, drawing you closer to them with warmth and openness. And it's interesting how, as you engage with others, they seem more alive, more engaging, as if something about you is drawing this out of them. It's almost like you've found a way to see the fascinating layers in others, even when they themselves may not be fully aware of how engaging they truly are. You know, all it takes is being fully present, paying attention to the richness in each moment, and suddenly people become incredibly interesting. It's almost like a magic that flows naturally through your interactions, and you begin to notice it more and more. So imagine, just for a moment, that you are in a room full of people. Perhaps you're sitting quietly at first, noticing how each person around you has something unique about them. Without even trying, you start to feel the warmth of their presence, and with each conversation you begin to discover how engaging they truly are. It feels natural to listen deeply, to ask questions, to be genuinely curious, because you sense the richness of their experience. And as you do this, you might find they start to open up even more, revealing parts of themselves you hadn't even noticed before. It's almost as if the warmth and the engagement in them, it's simply waiting to be uncovered. And you're the one who knows how to bring it to the surface effortlessly. You might begin to feel how easy it is to connect with this warmth, how simple it is to spark conversation that flows naturally, almost like a dance between you and the other person. And every time you connect with someone, it becomes clearer and clearer how engaging and interesting they are. You may find that just by paying attention, just by being genuinely curious, you unlock a deeper level of connection with each person that you meet. Every story shared, every smile exchanged becomes a doorway into something more fascinating, more engaging, more warm. It's as if each person that you meet is like an open book waiting to be read. And as you begin to sense this flow more deeply, you may notice that something inside you has changed, and now it feels effortless to recognize the warmth, the interest, and the engagement in everyone around you. It's like a new filter through which you experience life, a filter that allows you to see the beauty, the excitement, and the depth in every person. It becomes second nature to connect with others in a way that's both warm and engaging, as though it's always been a part of you waiting to unfold. And you might find, with every interaction, you begin to notice how warm the exchange feels, how comfortable it is to exchange, as if people are more open, more alive, more interesting. And with each moment of connection, there's a subtle sense of recognition, a feeling you already know how to make these interactions rich, meaningful, and full of warmth. It's almost like you've unlocked the secret to deepening your connections, and it's effortless. Every connection, every meeting, becomes an opportunity to experience the fascinating layers that make up the people around you. And as you notice how easy it is to connect in this way, it becomes clear to you that warmth and engagement, they're everywhere. There's no need to search for it, no need to try. It's already here, within you, within others, just waiting to be uncovered. You start to recognize it's not just that people are interesting and engaging, it's that they always have been, and you simply have tuned in to see it now. It's a natural part of how you engage with the world around you. Perhaps as this feeling continues to grow and deepen, you realize the more you see others in this light, interesting, engaging, and warm, the more others seem to reflect this back to you. They respond to your warmth and interest in ways that bring out the best in them. Conversations flow effortlessly. Connections, they're rich and full of meaning. And you can feel the warmth and the engagement blossoming with each new interaction. And with each interaction, you become even more aware of how effortlessly you engage with others, how natural it is to see them as interesting and warm, and how much more fulfilling life becomes because of it. You begin to understand this connection, it's a natural part of you, always available, always unfolding. Every conversation, every moment, it becomes an opportunity to experience the warmth and the richness of the people around you. And the more you notice this, the more it becomes a part of who you are, guiding you to see the warmth, the depth, and the engagement in every person that you meet. So now, as you let this new way of seeing and connecting take root in your unconscious mind, you might begin to sense how these beliefs, they're growing stronger, like a garden blooming within you. And with each breath you take, with every passing moment, these beliefs about people, about how they're engaging, warm, and fascinating, they become more and more automatic, more natural, effortlessly guiding your interactions, your thoughts, your experiences. And from now on, as you move through life, you'll naturally notice the warmth in people, see the richness of their stories, and feel drawn to engage with them effortlessly. So you continue to breathe deeply, noticing how every breath draws you deeper into this calm, centered space. You might begin to notice something very subtle, a shift, perhaps just a feeling, that people around you, they're naturally interesting, engaging and warm. And as you relax even more deeply now, you might become aware that this shift is not something you need to force. It's simply happening. It's unfolding effortlessly, like the petals of a flower slowly opening to reveal its beauty. And as you relax, letting your mind drift more and more easily, notice how natural it feels to be with others, to engage with them, to feel that warmth between you. It's like it's always been there, but now you're simply allowing yourself to notice it. You see how every time you connect with someone, there's this unspoken flow of warmth, a richness, a depth you may not have fully recognized before, and yet it's always been there, quietly waiting for you to become aware of it. And maybe, just maybe, you notice how people become even more interesting when you give them your full undivided attention, as if just by being present you unlock the hidden layers of their experiences, stories, thoughts, feelings that draw you in, engage you, make you curious. You begin to realize how simple it is to speak these connections, how natural it is to see the warmth, to feel the engagement in others. It's not something you need to try to do. It's just there, waiting for you to notice it. Imagine now you're in a conversation with someone, and without any effort, you begin to feel drawn to their words, their energy. Every phrase that they speak is like a key unlocking a door to a world you didn't even know was there. It's as if when you listen, you can hear not only their words, but also the unspoken warmth that surrounds them. And as you listen, you feel that warmth flowing back to you. They're not just speaking to you, they're inviting you into their world, offering you a connection that feels rich, deep and warm. And when you realize this, it becomes so easy to open up, to ask the questions that lead to a deeper understanding of them. And perhaps you notice, when you feel this warmth, this engaging energy between you and others, it doesn't take much for them to start feeling that sense of connection. It's almost like you have this ability to draw warmth out of people, to see them in a way that makes them feel both interesting and valued. You might start noticing how people, they open up around you, how they start to share more, reveal more of themselves, as if they trust you to engage with their story, with their world. And as this happens, you can feel this connection deepening, every word spoken, every exchange of energy, just flowing in this effortless natural rhythm. You start to realize that people, they're always engaging, always interesting, and their warmth is available to you whenever you're ready to receive it. And the more you engage with them, the more you see how much warmth and energy that they have to share. Now as you continue to breathe in and out, your unconscious mind begins to absorb this new way of seeing the world. You might notice your inner lens of perception is naturally adjusting, so that now, when you encounter others, you instantly feel that connection, that warmth, that interest. It's almost like the world has become a more vibrant place, full of people who are ready to engage, who are ready to share their stories, their laughter, their wisdom, without even trying. They simply are. And you see that so clearly now. It's almost like you've discovered a new kind of magic within yourself, a way of seeing others that brings out the best in them. The more you connect with them, the more they reflect back the warmth that you offer. And with every conversation, you begin to realize how easy it is to notice their warmth, how simple it is to uncover the richness in what they say and do. And as this becomes more natural, you begin to feel a deeper sense of fulfillment, as if every conversation is a treasure trove of connection just waiting to be explored. And isn't it fascinating how, when you notice how engaging people are, when you recognize the warmth that they bring to every interaction, they naturally feel more engaged with you as well. It's almost as though your belief in their warmth creates a space where they can relax into the flow of the conversation, sharing more, engaging more. You begin to see when you expect warmth and engagement from others, they rise to meet that expectation effortlessly. It's as though this invisible thread of connection draws you both closer, guiding the conversation to new depths, and each interaction leaves you feeling more connected, more fulfilled. You may even start to realize this belief in the warmth and the engagement of others has become so deeply ingrained that without thinking about it, you naturally expect people to be interesting, to be warm, to engage with you in ways that feel enriching and uplifting. And the more you believe this, the more others naturally reflect it back to you, creating a cycle of connection, warmth, and mutual engagement that just keeps growing stronger and stronger day by day, moment by moment. And with every breath that you take now, you can feel how easy it is to connect with people, to see them as fascinating, engaging, and warm, simply because you've opened yourself to that possibility. You don't have to force it. You don't have to try. It's already happening. It's already a part of who you are. As this new understanding settles deeply into your unconscious mind, you begin to notice more and more moments when you connect with others in ways that feel effortless, that feel rich with warmth and engagement. And the more you notice this, the more it becomes natural for you to experience people as fascinating, engaging, and warm in every interaction, in every relationship. So now, with a deep sense of calm and satisfaction, you can rest assured this new way of seeing the world, this new way of seeing people, it'll continue to unfold effortlessly. It's already becoming a part of who you are, shaping the way that you interact with others, making every connection more fulfilling, more engaging, and more full of warmth than ever before. And as you gently return to the present moment, you carry with you this new way of experiencing the world. A world full of interesting, engaging, and warm people. And it feels so natural, so effortless. As you go about your day, seeing the warmth in every person, knowing they're always engaging, always interesting, and always ready to connect with you.